Oh man. Hold on, y'all. Battle rap and other shit.
Welcome to Bros. Battle rap and other shit.
Yeah,
what
man.
We talking about?
Talking about this Drake card. What we you know what I'm saying? We can start
Till death do us part.
Shit, it was a couple deaths tonight. I ain't even gonna lie. It was a couple deaths that a couple souls was done part from their bodies. Starting with let's first of all let's go.
Y'all don't mind me. I'm gonna adjust the camera a little bit.
Let's go to the first battle. I said first battle. First battle of the night. Real Sick and Pat Stay. They set it off. I think that was a good way to start off the show. I think Real Sick did good. But honestly, I think, to be honest, like Pat Stay was just more of a showman. And I like how he started off his first round talking about, the cancer. He got the call about his mom. And
that was fire.
Shit,
I got the call for Real Sick.
And then I got the call for Real Sick. Like how does that, basically saying, how the fuck does that compare? That's why he set the story up and he told the story. Icon 101 was good. You know what? You might have to just put it because it's gonna keep going down. So just put it right in there. Put it in that thing right there.
So just stop the stream and let's just start.
Nah, keep it going.
Put it where?
In that. Put it in that light. We're gonna keep talking though while we get this camera right. But yeah, what you think about Real Sick's performance? I think that first round. Who won that first round for Real Sick and Pat Stay?
Me personally, it was up in the air, but I leaned it more towards Pat Stay.
Pat Stay kind of dominated that second round to me. I think it was the second round where Pat Stay was like a little more dominant. And I mean, if you say Real Sick got around, because I mean both of their thirds was decent, but I just like Pat Stay material better. I had Pat Stay winning the battle. I don't know if you want to say it was a 2-1, a 30 ball down there for real, like. But anyway, shout out to y'all, man. We gonna be talking with y'all, taking any questions, which highs, lows.
Y'all just bear with us. We just getting the camera together. I know we supposed to do this before we even go live, but
we
sometimes it be like that, y'all. You know what I mean?
Hold on, man.
As long as we get it right, that's all that counts.
Everybody doing that recap right now. Daylight live, Butterflies live.
That's my cousin, Danny Myers.
Now, Pat Stay had a good showing tonight, man. I really like Pat Stay material. I thought Real Sick did good as well, honestly.
How we looking? We looking all right?
Oh yeah, we good, money. I think that's good
all right there.
You can move these. Look, you might can move this up a little bit. And
you want a beer?
Yeah, you can pass me a Blue Moon.
Blue Moon.
Yeah, hit the like button, man. Until death do us part. Shout out Drake. Shout out Chris Brown. Again, shout out to all the celebrities that's
his real name is Chris Penderpugh. Y'all don't want to know how he got the last name Brown.
That nigga says. I heard Lux went outside. Yeah, I definitely didn't like. And I mean,
nah, we ain't on that yet. Let's not go there yet.
Gotti 30, man. That's what they saying. I didn't say it yet. I'm gonna say it, but we ain't getting there yet.
Wow, that's perfect.
Pat Stay.
All right, Pat Stay versus Real Sick.
I had Pat winning, man.
Once again, bros. I had
battle rapping.
Me personally, you had a 2-1. I kind of edged the first round of Pat. And so I had it 30
ball.
Not like a body bag.
Absolutely not. Real Sick did very well.
But he had
Sick 2-1. Not a 30. Okay.
Not like that. But I edged that first round to Real Sick. And
or Pat Stay.
I mean, Pat Stay. And to me, the second and third, clearly gave to Pat Stay.
Yeah.
So with my count, I said a 30, But I'm not
Sikh
mad.
Sikh might have got that first round.
I'm not mad at a 2-1 either.
Sikh, honestly, if you look at it from another perspective, you can say Sikh got the first and third.
I'm not.
You can say Sikh got the first and third. I know. I'm telling you.
You can say close. You can say that. Yeah, I can't say that.
He did good enough to where you can say that. I'm not saying that. I'm not going to say that. But I can see where some people, if you give Real Sikh that battle, it would definitely be the first and third round. Am I right? If y'all got Real Sikh winning, I know y'all got him winning rounds 1 and 3. But I'm not gonna do that. I got Pat Stay winning that battle.
I got Pat.
I know Pat got the second and third. I'm just not really for sure about the first. That's the only round.
And that's what I said.
I watch again.
If someone gives it 2-1, I'm okay. I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that.
Pat Stay first round was a little shaky in the delivery of it.
It was a nervousness.
He was nervous. Yeah,
it was nervous. Almost like
all the material was good though.
But it was it was almost like he was in the mind frame of stepping on a big stage.
Yeah. But he's been on these big stages.
No, but I'm saying it was almost like it was his first time again because he probably hadn't been on a big stage.
He had to reset
in so long.
He had to reset
that first round. The material was there, but the nervousness.
Yeah.
And you could but then once he got comfortable,
then he was cooking.
Then he was just cooking.
He was really fucking rapping in that second round.
And they both came in that second round with the race angle.
Oh, they sure did.
Pats was stronger.
Yeah, Pats was
and that's kind of crazy.
Damn.
That the white man
outwrote the Indian on the race part.
Whatever he is, overrode him and was like, nope, I'm a spit better bars than you about race.
Somebody said Pat always stutters the two though, so I guess Pat Jazz, Sir Rum, Twork, Gotti. Yeah, that's how I got all those same winners. I got Ray Robinson. I got all the same winners.
All right, so
the next battle was Jazz the Rapper and Young Gaddis. I was wrong about this battle. I thought Gaddis was gonna win this battle. And I thought she was gonna out-rap Jazz, and
I
thought Jazz was gonna probably out-bar her, like I said in my earlier predictions.
That nigga Gaddis, what's her name?
That nigga said that nigga Gaddis.
That nigga Gaddis came out hyped.
Yeah, I remember because she stepped on the stage like,
leaning back, all this.
Nigga.
By the end of that shit,
in the first round,
that bitch was like,
she was looking down at the ground the whole battle while Jazz was rapping, and it was like you look defeated already. And after the first round, it was like we kind of seen where this was going.
Man.
It was like, okay, you just clearly lost this first round. You cannot lose the second round.
Fight back,
nigga. When Jazz started her second round, listen. Matter of fact, by the time Jazz got to her third round, she was 4 bars in, and it was chanting
3-0.
That was chanting 3-0, 4 bars into Jazz.
And they were correct. That was correct. And they were correct.
That was correct. And
the girl hadn't even spit her third, but it was just like based on your first and your second, you're not gonna overpower this.
Yeah, and I thought
shout out to Jazz.
I thought Gaddis had some lines. Like she had some cool lines, but I think her material was like boring in comparison to what Jazz was. To me, Jazz almost, or she may be the MVP of this whole event. Low key. And the only reason why I gave Geechi MVP is because he did that versus Lux.
Let's not talk about it yet. Let's not talk about it yet. But at that point, you know, from
Jazz
from first battle to second battle, I had Jazz MVP because shout out to Jazz. You look kind of innocent, all that stuff. Bitch got on there and spazzed.
She whooped her ass, and I think that kind of just further cements Jazz's legacy of big game battles. She don't, like she said, she don't battle often, but when she do, she kicking ass, and you can't be mad at her.
She's coming to show.
Man.
She's coming to show out, and she showed out. Jazz, man,
yeah,
like I
Twork
said,
had some bars. We'll
like
talk
I
about
said,
that.
oh God. But like I said, Jazz. I don't really watch you that much. I probably maybe have only seen 1 or 2 battles like this one and maybe another one. But like if you like the Dr. Dre Like,
yeah,
you go, you do what you do,
yeah.
then you go back, and then when you come
When
back,
you come,
and if this is how you come back,
you drop heat though.
yeah, if this is how you come back and you drop that heat, hey, do
shout
your
out
thing.
to Jazz. What's amazing about Jazz's performance is that she coming off of a long hiatus, and then she came back versus a young Gaddis who had been going crazy in her last couple battles. Was when on her comeback. You know, I seen her versus RX. She got crazy with RX on King of the Dot. She got crazy. I think what was the next battle after that? She got crazy in that one as well. And I was like, Jazz, Gaddis ain't the practice guy. That's all I've been seeing. And she really made her look like the fucking practice guy.
And what did I tell you? Like before the battle started, remember I was telling you like Jazz needs. I mean, not to say like that. I don't want anyone to take it wrong, but I was like, Jazz needs to approach this battle like she's rapping against another male. Not against the female.
And she did.
And she did.
Because she
approached
was
the battle.
She was like, he,
nigga,
her,
him, this
referencing
nigga,
her
this.
as
Like she literally went in there as if she was battling a male.
Yep.
And that was dope.
That was actually the beat down of the night.
That was dope.
Well, yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was beat down of the night.
That was dope. That I ain't gonna go that far.
Beating of the night.
I ain't gonna go that far, but yo.
No, and I know what you're gonna say, but you have to think about it. Okay, even if you got Gotti whooping on Lux, right? Lux had better material than Gaddis. Yes or no?
I don't know. Lux is trash. So
moving on. Anyway, Jazz with a perfect. A
body bag.
Street Fighter sound perfect.
Body bag.
I said it would be so amazing if Jazz was to come off of a hiatus and beat Gaddis, and that's exactly what she did. I apologize because I had Gaddis winning the whole time, and this, Gaddis just could not be an elite Jazz tonight. I mean, honestly,
you know what the crazy thing was is that Jazz brought the bitch back to being a female.
I know, right? Man,
she brought Gaddis. She's like, Gaddis, like, you know what? I'm a girl.
She was talking about the 911 operator. I like the way Jazz counter wrote. Because she was thinking, oh, you're going to submit to me being a 911 operator, so let me use that myself.
You know how it feels to be on the line
with an 8-year-old saying somebody's doing something.
Shit was fire.
It was emotional. It was fire. Jazz pen tonight was on 10. Yes, she probably was the MVP. But the only reason I'm gonna give Geechi.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, and then after that was that Tay Roc? No, that wasn't Tay Roc.
It was Twork and Roc. I believe it was. Twork and Roc was the third battle.
Or was it Calico?
No, it was Twork because Twork and Roc went.
Yeah. It was Twork and Roc.
Yeah. Twork and Roc.
I don't care. That shit was trash.
It was decent.
Y'all can hate me for saying it, but you know what?
It was underwhelming. I will say Twork and Roc was underwhelming.
I was none too impressed. I was bored.
A lot of Roc shit, a lot of his bars. See, y'all might not look at it the way I look at it because, I mean, I write this shit. I listen to a lot of bars. A lot of Roc's bars I heard before, and some of Twork's too. I heard a lot of this material before, but Twork did, to me, had the better writing tonight. Roc second round. He gave us a classic Roc that he's known for those second rounds, and he went in.
Me as an outsider looking in. Mm-hmm. Me as an outsider looking in, and I don't have no bias. I don't really care about none of these people. I don't like them. I don't dislike them. I'm just watching as it is, and watching it. I was just.
Well,
underwhelmed.
Some people thought the battle was fire. Some people thought it was fire. They thought it was a fire. I thought it was gonna be battle. But see,
me, I'm not. Like I said, I ain't just cross over, pop. Just watch your leg. I ain't no. Well, I mean, I have did a battle rap and do my cousin, so Like when I'm
Somebody said
listening,
trash battle.
when I'm listening to that battle in particular,
Worst of the night.
I'm hearing these niggas rap, and I'm like, yo, this is lackluster. It's not living up to what it's supposed to be. And you know, Twork can yell all he wants to, but I'm listening. And yeah, you can yell. You can yell that bar, but I'm listening to what you're yelling, and it's not fire like that. So when going into the third round, I had it 1-1.
Yeah, me too.
Because I had to pick a winner.
Yeah, I had Twork in the first round.
I had to pick a winner.
Taking the second round.
I had to pick a winner. So I was like, okay, all right, whatever. This shit trash, but let me pick a winner. So I was like, all right, 1-1 right now. And in the third round, seriously, I couldn't even pick.
Twork turned up a little more in his third than I think than Roc did. Roc obviously put everything in that second round.
And it was a fire round though. That was a good round. I don't want to say it was fire. I don't want to say it was a fire round, but that was his best round.
Wait, was Roc's second round the best round of that whole battle? Y'all let me know. Let us know. What you think? Was that better than Twork's first round?
I would have to say yeah.
So Roc had the round of the battle, but ultimately, I believe Twork did win the first and third round. I had Twork 2-1. Twork 2-1. Somebody said Twork 30.
What?
Twork needs to step outside his comfort zone. But wouldn't you say the same thing about Tay Roc as well, though, Shell?
What?
I got Twork with 30. Roc second 30? Round was round of the night. Twork
30 round of the night.
Roc just used gun bars whole battle. Get the fuck out of here. Roc second was like 10 minutes. It was. Agreed. You right. You see that, Shell?
You know, like I said, when it came to that third, I couldn't pick. I don't know, because it was just, I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm like I wasn't feeling neither one of the rounds, no matter how
it was. I'll say the battle overall was underwhelming, because I thought it was gonna be like this near. I didn't think it was gonna be a classic. I just thought it was gonna be a near classic,
a competitive type of level where it's back and forth.
Well, I mean, for the most part, they was going back and forth, but that wasn't the best either of them could do. I've seen better Rocs. I've seen better Tworks. And considering this was a trade
I've seen better Rocs. I've seen better Tworks.
But Twork did bring 3 whole fucking rounds. Shout out to Twork. Brought 3 whole fucking rounds. That was my major concern with him.
Yeah, but you don't get no props for
doing what you were supposed to do anyway.
That's what you get paid for.
Right. You get paid. Right.
To bring 3 whole rounds.
Anyway.
That shit don't ride with me.
It was slightly underwhelming. It was a decent battle. I won't say it was fire, how some of y'all saying it was fire. Because material-wise, punchlines, bars, I did like a lot of Twork's material. Not a lot of it, but I like more of Twork's material than Roc's material.
I didn't.
That's how the bar guy break it down. I'm going off the bars.
Me personally listened to that battle, and I understand. I'm smart.
I don't see it. Twork had better bars every round. I mean, even if you want to give Twork that second round and call it a 30,
it's not like it's something to brag about. You feel me? Like, even if you want to give him the 30, even if you want to say, all right, Tay.
You see what Twork said after Roc's second round? Roc did all that, something shit. He was rhyming shit like 20 times, right? And Twork said, don't none of this faze me. Like, I'm not, because Twork, honestly, you can see it on his face, he was not impressed. And the crowd was impressed with some of those lines. The feathers flying like I shot.
Now, this is a question I want to ask y'all. If Tay Roc would have took Twork's shirt, it had the earth on the front, and it had hearts on his sleeve.
Why he just didn't do a heart on his sleeve bar?
If Tay Roc would have took that and freestyled that and made that into something, he would have won.
That would have sifted over.
It would have created a separation. No one was doing rebuttals. No one was doing freestyle. If he would have, and it was right there.
It was right there for
him.
It was right there. I know y'all was thinking that.
It was right there in front of his face.
And you see all these hearts literally
on his sleeve.
You could have said some nigga part of the bleed, part of the bleed.
I can tell your feelings because you wear your heart on your sleeve.
You wear your heart on your fucking sleeve. Come on, Roc. It was right there in your fucking face.
It was right there.
Why you didn't do? I know you're not a freestyler. I know you don't do the rebuttal shit, but that was just like too easy.
It was glaring.
You could have just said something about some. I put all my passion into this shit, just like your fucking hoodie. I wear my heart on my sleeve. If you would have said that, that building would have went crazy
because everyone would have got it.
Would have had to just eat that one, and he even would have gave it up to you,
and he would have created a separation.
Yeah, I know Roc don't rebuttal. I get that.
That's not even a rebuttal though.
Yeah, because it's freestyle.
That's not a rebuttal. That's just examining the situation.
That's why
seeing what's going on.
I'm sitting
around
here
you.
like if I was on that stage with that situation, I definitely would have had a heart on my sleeve line versus Twork.
Man, and he had the earth on his chest.
Yeah, like the world, like the earth in the middle.
This will be war. This will be world shattering. You know, whatever. Like whatever. I ain't no battle rapper, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I could have got him first. Chest shot in your earth. Woo!
Man, you know what I mean?
Nigga, head shot, leg shot. Watch a part of them bleed. I'm emotional, passionate with this shit. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Woo! It's too easy, Roc. It was right there, baby. You could have did it,
man,
but you didn't.
Man, it was right there.
And like he was saying, that might have just
it would have created a separation,
and you get the win. Some people still got Roc winning this battle. I personally don't. I got Twork 2-1. Moving on.
All right.
What was the next one?
That was the Calico and Sue Surf, right?
Calico and Surf probably was the battle of the night.
I gave Surf that, bro.
I had Surf winning for
sure.
I had Surf.
I am not a Surf fan.
Yeah.
I don't like the nigga. I don't dislike the guy. But
Corey Allen said he ain't you, Danny. Laugh out loud. You would have ripped that for sure.
But I had Surf taking that, and I had it with a 30.
Man,
I'm sorry, y'all.
You can argue that first round for Calico.
You can argue that first round for Calico because Calico came off on that first round. I like that first round. Calico has some
good ass points and good rapping.
I like that first round.
Again, like I tweeted out, that this battle was like they both took two different approaches. Like Surf was more bar heavy, like I knew it would be. Calico was gonna take the bravado route and the counter writing. It didn't work for him tonight.
It didn't work tonight.
I like the fact that Calico got his own style though. And he's not sounding like everybody else with a punch. He's doing his own style of rapping. He raps very fucking good. Calico probably don't get enough props for his rapping.
I agree with
that. But Surf was like Surf was electric.
Going off.
Like when Surf is in that zone, he's electrifying. He's one of the more electrifying battlers in this fucking culture. It's like Twork, Surf. Certain niggas just have that electricity about themselves when they in that fucking zone. You know what I'm saying? I got it too.
Surf went off.
Surf, like Calico took more of a methodical approach.
He was trying to talk to him,
while Surf took a no holds bar. I'm about to bar you out of here, and it worked.
And it worked. That's all he needed to do.
I can't
with the performance, with everything. Just
he wasn't backing down from Calico. He was talking.
Man, he was in his face. He was in his face. All that. That was. I had.
I want to say Surf 30.
I gave Surf the 30. I gave Surf the 30.
It really is hard to get to overlook Calico's first round, but the way it felt upon first watch, it was a Surf 30.
I would agree with that.
Because I certainly gave Surf the second and third. Certainly.
No doubt about it.
Even though
me and you, we were
Cal's second was also good.
But
his second, he kind of like fizzled out at the end of his third round, so that's a
and
clear
then he
round
was stumbling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And bumbling.
That third was a clear round for Surf. But Surf was too electric in that second for me to give that to Calico. The first was kind of like Surf set the bar fucking high, and Calico
like
came right back after that.
Came back
with his own style.
But I just didn't think like
either way it go, fuck it. It don't matter.
To
Surf
me,
won.
like you don't have to give Surf the 30, but you got to give Surf the win.
I give him the win.
You got to give him the
and
win.
Some people who's gonna, and this is why battle rap be, you know, it's gonna be niggas that's always got the opposite fucking opinion. They gonna be like, nah, fuck what y'all talking about. That nigga Calico talked to Surf. Yeah, Surf was, but see, Surf wasn't even that direct with him. Like Surf was, listen, bro, this shit ain't called battle directness. It's called battle rap. And whatever style you choose to go at your opponent, as long as it's working for you.
Man.
So one doesn't necessarily beat the other. It's like rock, paper, scissors. Like if you do lyrical and I do angles, the angles automatically beat that.
And when it came to that battle, like we were saying, like
I like Surf, that energy in that battle.
The energy, the crowd involvement that Surf was able to.
The nigga said, "I hate the cow and the cowboy." Yeah, they all do that. I mean, it's like it's to the point of
it was a lot of reaching
where you accept it.
It was actually a lot of reaching tonight.
Oh, of course.
But I was just giving a lot of it a pass.
A pass.
Me and my cousin was like calling out, like, "Wait, what is that?"
Yeah, it was a lot of reaching going on.
Hey, whiskey business.
Hey, when you don't got the bar guy on the card, then the bars kind of get. Like certain shit just gets a pass, you know what I'm saying? I don't allow myself to get up there and do a bunch of reaches and word play that don't really fit 100%. I got a rule. Like if it ain't like 95% close enough, then fuck y'all.
Yeah, it was a lot of reaching.
Even though the bar might be fire, and I remember Twork, Andre Dennis pulled me to the side. It was like, yo, Denny, if you already fired, but if you start reaching a little more, you will have way more haymakers. I'm like, yeah, I could, but I just can't allow myself to do
it's
that.
Not in
not
the
when
you the it's not in the vocabulary.
The bar guy. When you're the bar guy,
it's not in the vocabulary.
You gotta be held to a certain standard of writing, and I just can't allow myself to reach. So that's just that. And I ain't gonna say I haven't reached before. I have some horrible reaches, as a matter of fact. But
yeah,
you can look at.
True that.
I have over 100-something battles, and you can only count like fucking 5 to 6 reaches in a 10-year span. So some niggas be having 5-6 reaches per round,
right,
or more. I'm talking about 5 or 6 in 10 years.
So then it was who? It was after Surf. It was who was it after that?
It was Rum Nitty and Tay
Roc. Oh man,
that battle, dog. It was so much bullshit going on.
Vote that shit. Vote that shit. Put that shit. That battle never happened. It never even happened,
man.
And it started off good, especially with Rum Nitty. Like Rum started off. Well, I was like, damn, you keep that up, bro. You about to body bag this nigga,
man.
And it was all downhill from there.
I think what happened, for one, it was a lot of like while he was rapping, he was talking. And vice versa. While he was rapping, he was talking. And they both had to keep telling each other
and like
to shut
being
the fuck
all
up.
Extra and
they both kept like that.
Sniffing cocaine and shit in the middle of the round.
Rum Nitty was like talking to somebody in the crowd. It was like doing pointing, and while Rex was rapping, and Nitty was like, "Yo, you shut the fuck when I'm rapping," and Rex saying the same shit. It was like too much of that was going on.
And then Rum Nitty be, you know, and I'm from the West. That's how y'all know. That's how I always let my people know. Like, I ain't biased. Like, I'm from the West, but
Rex is CPR. He had his own nurse,
like
his own nurse.
Oh yeah, kicked in when he went into the crowd. Ain't that what I said? Ain't that what I said? Yeah. Oh, look at the nigga was just talking about killing and murdering and shit.
And then you go try to save somebody's life,
which is nothing wrong with
that. Nothing
wrong with that.
Shout out to Rex,
but it shows
Rex got the water and jumped in the crowd and helped the boy.
You know, niggas.
Then they made a joke about it. It's like, this nigga dead. They took Rex's slogan and they said that nigga dead. Oh, man. Come on. It was funny. It was a joke.
Back to the basics, though, when it comes to Rum Nitty. I mean, people like me, people hate me. I don't really care. I don't got no bias towards this. And he's from the West. But like I said, when Rum Nitty did his first round, it was like colliding with each other. It was all going together. And like I said, I was like, okay, that's it right there. You do that for 3 rounds, this a bout. But then the second round comes, I'm just like, bro, you're like all over the place with it. You know, you're not sticking You know, like I don't like you don't.
Right, Battle League gets too big. URL start blocking battles because Geechi says what he wants. That's a good question.
But
that's a good question.
We gonna get to that.
But
battle.
Geechi ain't gonna let them block his shit. So,
but we gonna get to that. We ain't there yet. But thanks for the donation, though. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But like, if Rum can do what he did in his first round, 3 rounds.
Realist Rex needs to retire.
He would set himself apart because that second round and that third round, it was just like you're saying bars, but
just back to back.
It's just all over the place.
I see what you're saying. It was just no.
It's not going together.
It wasn't cohesive.
It
was just bars.
Yeah, and I'm not saying you got to stay on one thing. I'm not saying like you got to stay on one thing for 10 bars straight.
Yeah,
but like. The one thing that you're talking about, stick to it for 4 bars, and then 4, 6 bars, and then move on to another topic. He's just, this bar, that bar, that bar, this bar, that bar, that bar, this bar, this bar. It's just like, yo, bro, you
really
just rapping.
All he needed though to win tonight. That's really all he needed.
I didn't give neither one of them a win. I didn't give Rum the win.
You didn't have a winner. I had Nitty with a 30.
No.
I had Nitty 3-0 over Rex in a horrible.
I gave that a 0-0.
I won't say it was a horrible. Because it did have some moments. That and die borrowed by
You see this? Y'all remember this?
Binoculars.
That's 0-0.
Nah, because Nitty did win that first round and the second and the third. It just not an entertaining.
Yeah, I guess I can't give it binoculars because Rum clearly won the first. So I'm gonna give it 1-0.
0.
That's it. I'm gonna give it 1-0.
So nobody got the second or the third.
I'm not doing that, bro. We're not doing that here. That and Rex. I don't know what the fuck.
What's going on with Rex.
I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Man, listen,
niggas
Rex went. Oh, God. Let's start there. So it was a lot of Rex material was about bringing up being from neighborhood, right? Which is crazy to me because and Nitty even said it. Nitty said
that was a bar in his first round.
Like nigga,
he started off. He said when we first
you wasn't a crip then. Nigga, you ain't a crip now. Like nigga, like when you start banging, like
nigga, you 30 years old or however old
past
Rex
30.
is.
And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, Rex?
You a crip.
I don't like it's
this
different.
Shit ain't fake.
Certain people like B Magic, Geechi, Gotti, Rum Nitty, even B Dot, like they been claiming they hoods from before battle rap.
Long before battle rap.
And when you first met them, when we see them on YouTube, they letting you know from their first time you watching them where they from. You know this. But certain other battlers, it's like you don't really hear about they hood till 20, 25 battles in.
And they think it's a game.
It almost seems like a gimmick. Like
it's not real, bruh. So let me see. You over 30 years old. You just now joined the neighborhood Crips, but you got niggas that's 20 years old or 16 years old that done put in more work than you. So they your G's. You nigga, you over 30 and you got niggas that's 17. You got niggas that's 17 years old. That's your G's.
Man,
they ain't your OGs yet, but Rex, sooner or later they'll be your OG. Nigga 45 with an OG that's 20.
Rex got some 20-year-old OG. Rex got some 20-year-old OG. Nah, my thing is, man, a lot of
they think it's a game. This shit ain't no game.
A lot of it just don't seem authentic to me. Even though he said, "Yo, I had Big U come out in the hood and all that." You know what, Rex? Oh man, this is like. See, me growing up in South Central LA, I know about the gang shit, the gang politics, and it was real. It wasn't. I mean,
it ain't something you started. Even 16, even by the time you 16, you kind of like, you're entering it in, you're kind of old.
Niggas be banging from like
13,
10, 11,
9,
12.
Man.
They be born in it. Some of them is born. Some of them don't have a choice. Like they daddies. I don't like it, but I see daddies.
Yeah, and I would like to make a disclaimer, like we're not giving no props to that.
Yeah.
But I mean, the realism is the realism that, like, bruh, like, you know, that's like me. I'm fucking 40 years old,
and then you start claiming the hood,
and I start claiming I'm from Little Zion's. And you know, that's a y'all don't know what San Bernardino is, but that's a hood out in San Bernardino. And that's like I'm 40 years old, and all of a sudden I start saying, "Oh, I'm from Little Zion."
I'm from Zion. All of a sudden,
and it's like, huh?
It's like, nigga,
you want to bang now?
It's like, nigga, you it's almost time to retire.
Like
it's time to retire.
At this age,
at 40.
Either you'd be in jail
or dead, or got out the game, and now you're giving back to the hood in some way,
or on Social Security.
You don't start. I'm not, listen, man. I didn't grow up with Rex, but it just a lot of his material was that neighborhood shit, and it's just so weird coming from Rex. And Rex had a couple nice lines. He had a couple nice lines when he said, "Y'all say I recycle verses, nigga, funerals do too."
Yeah, that was fire. That was
hard.
That was tight.
When he came
and the whole setup before that was. But
that nigga said, "Look at something like."
And I have to get in your face and do the same thing too, or something like that.
Yeah, talking about bridge.
Yeah.
Rex starts out good and then he just fizzles out, man. Every fucking time, man. Like Rex, I don't know what the fuck be going on. Danny chilling with Bone Thugs and Harmony, man.
Boom.
Lame. Shout out to who was that? Alex Loza. So
all right. So
anyway,
me personally, you gave it to
Nitty 3-0.
I gave it. If I have to say it, 3 rounds. I'm giving it to Nitty 1-0. I'm not
in a battle that I probably won't be watching again.
Hell no.
But Nitty did what he was supposed to do, which was to win the battle and 3-0 his man, and he did that.
Nitty,
he got that. He got the job done. Fuck it.
Nitty,
a win is a win.
Nitty, if you watch this, stay off the drugs.
Nigga, then shouted him out. So we'll smack block the riot battles. I don't think he can, because like when Geechi and KP is running their own show, unless Smack come with a check now, yeah, he can block it, because Smack don't got no legal handling of their business and how they run their league. So, but Smack can say, hey, that battle, I want that on my shit. Let me give you this check so y'all don't do it. And if that check big enough, of course, they're going to be like, shit, battle ain't going down. So, will Smack block some riot battles? I don't know. I mean, but I think, you know, right now Geechi is shining in battle rap. Geechi is shining. And speaking of that, we can go on to the last battle.
All right. No, was that the last battle?
It was
we were barely on Rex.
No, that was it.
Rex and
that was it. Because I had Pat Stay, I had Jazz, then I had Surf.
Pat Stay,
I had
Jazz.
Nitty over Rex.
I had Surf.
Was there 6 battles? What we missing, y'all, before we go to this Geechi?
That other thing with Rex and Nitty.
Lux always be choking.
We didn't miss one, did we? We didn't miss one. I feel like
will you please cook Tay? Yeah, man. Tay Roc, listen. First of all,
man, that shit ain't even worth it. That shit.
Jazz would have probably beat all them niggas.
Nigga, had not been nigga, Jazz would have beat.
Jazz's material.
Nigga, Jazz would have fucked all these niggas up.
Outside of Geechi and Surf, I think she would have beat Surf too.
She would have.
Jazz's material versus Surf.
I don't know if she would. It would have been a classic.
It would have been a classic.
It would have been a classic.
And Jazz.
Sure. So let's get Jazz versus Geechi.
She called him out.
Let's get Jazz versus Geechi.
I damn near want to kick Jazz ass for that shit.
Let's get Jazz. But you know what?
Criminal.
But you know what? I ain't even mad at her. With the shit she came with tonight, I ain't even mad at her. I'm like, I set it up.
I want to fuck you up for that.
I'm like, set it up.
Loaded Lux only lost because he choked. No.
Loaded Lux lost.
Okay, now let's talk about
all right. All right. Y'all want to talk about Loaded Lux. Now, first of all.
All right, go ahead.
I've been saying this for years.
That nigga say
Lux is trash.
Lux 1, Danny. Lux 2-1. Here y'all go.
Lux is trash.
Oh man, here y'all go with this bullshit.
Lux is trash. I've been saying this shit for like years now.
Yeah, man. Lux might.
He's trash.
Oh man,
he's trash.
Look, Houston, Texas, we here.
There is no if and
Lux
buts.
lost because Geechi won. Lux lost badly. Geechi 30. Talk about them dad jokes. First and second clear on the rewatch.
Oh boy, here we go.
Lux in a small room. Lux is a small room battle.
Oh, here we go.
Lux kind of.
We ain't talking about a small room. We talking about the here and now.
It's boring. Lux. Oh man, yeah. So anyway,
I've been saying this for years.
Man, listen.
Lux is trash. He's trash.
Oh, if bank ain't open to it, then it's automatic telling machine. Shout out to me.
That was fire.
Lux, like they like text me. They like text me and just said, yo, Lux is trash. You know what I'm saying? And I said, yo, this is bad. Like I to the point where I know he'll get fucked up by daylight. And I know I'll fuck Lux up. Like for real. So let's start it right here. I got Geechi winning that battle 30.
I got it 30.
I'm gonna start.
And just to make it clear, I'm not a Geechi fan.
Yeah, he's definitely not a Geechi fan.
I'm not a Geechi fan. I call it how I see it.
Yeah, Corey Allen says
it was over.
Get him the fuck out of here. Lux ain't trash, basically.
No, Lux trash. He trash.
Dog.
No, he trash.
I'm just really dog.
He trash.
So let me ask you. Let me just first of all, Corey, let's go here. Was Jazz's material better than Lux's tonight? Yes or no?
Hell yeah.
She said he is. Lux got that first clear.
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
Let's talk about it.
Rain
says by far yes. All right. Yeah. Yes, no. I really want to see Kambada versus Lux rather than Lux.
I don't want to see Lux versus anybody.
Jazz would have killed Lux.
Damn. You know what? It's time.
Jazz material is better.
It's time.
It was.
It's time for people to stop putting Lux on this fucking plateau. He's not here. I've been saying this for years.
Yeah, I've been saying it.
He's not here.
And it's not. And listen, it's not a hate thing. It's not a Danny hates Lux. I don't hate loaded fucking Lux. I think Lux did set the standard way back in the day. But what we're starting to see is like the older styles, the styles that they came in with, is not working in this era versus what the guys like Chilla, JC, me, and Gotti.
I don't even want to say Rum Nitty because that shit was
what we're doing. What we're doing today is an elevation of
JC could have beat Lux tonight with just breakdancing alone.
Shit, man. JC would have beat Lux.
He should have. All JC would have had to do was just go out there and breakdance.
Lux. I will beat. You're right. I can't beat Lux. I will beat the shit out of Lux.
Man,
I can't just beat him.
Man, I will destroy. You will destroy.
Y'all better stop fucking playing with me, dog. Basic works because the fans like basic. It's just like mainstream rap. Okay.
But the thing about it is Lux is not trying to be basic.
No,
he's
Lux
trying to be intricate.
He was rapping different layered patterns and what y'all listen. Let's keep it real. All right, so and let's not even say because it was on the West Coast, it was gassing Geechi. Listen, Geechi material was more entertaining because when you notice when Lux was rapping, even the people on his side was quiet.
Nigga, they was defeated.
Then Lux
defeated.
One of the homeboys was behind the other homie like this.
Yeah.
He was all up on his man,
like, hugging him. The nigga was consoling him. Nigga was dick to ass with that nigga. Like, bruh, and can't nobody like
Lux had not one memorable bar, and that's what I even right.
That's a fact.
Man.
That's a fact, man. Like this nigga was rapping trash-tastic.
Lux 2-1. Lux couldn't hold my attention. See, y'all even divided on Lux's performance tonight. But I think one thing that we can agree on is that Geechi was solid all 3 rounds. And Geechi's job wasn't to out lyrical
him.
rap Lux.
It was
Geechi was gonna do what he fucking does.
And he did it.
And he did his game
And he
plan.
did it. And he did it to another. Actually, like I said, disclaimer, I am no Geechi fan, but Geechi stayed in his lane. He didn't try to make it a lyrical combat.
Yeah.
Or nothing. That nigga, that nigga represented for the West tonight.
Because it was so many different things going on.
That nigga represented for the West.
He checked some niggas over there.
That nigga represented
a few niggas.
for the West.
Said, hey, niggas, like, what he say? Nigga, shut the
fuck up while I'm rapping. Nigga, this shit ain't no game, nigga.
No game.
Nigga,
and he was
fuck
dead
you
serious
talking
about that. He was dead
Nigga
serious
said that nigga got the rag. Nigga got
on the wrong
nigga
side.
said got the rag on the wrong side of his fucking pocket, my nigga. And that was just mid shit. He just seen it.
Yeah.
And was just like, I'm about to say something about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Individual by myself. Then he killed Nunu.
Oh,
so he's beating up on Nunu.
And he killed Beasley. And he killed Beasley.
He's beating up on Beasley.
He beating up on
checking niggas in the crowd, and he's beating up
what all that
at
nigga
the same time.
Nigga,
oh, y'all listen. The nigga beat up on Beasley, Nunu, checked one of the niggas in the back, and checked the other nigga about the red flag, all while beating the hell out of Loaded Lux.
Man.
I can't make this shit up. Y'all seen that shit.
Man.
In front of Drake, in front of the world. Geechi is consistent. Lux got up there a couple times. He almost lost it. He was choking. He was trying to remember.
All that
wasn't
shit.
clean. Wasn't clean. He's Lux got a little bit of a stumbling problem. We all know that. This ain't no secret. But Lux has some good penmanship, but I don't see here's a difference. And I remember me and P having this conversation. Like, it's really not about who's writing the best, it's about whose writing is more effective. And when you look at the effectiveness of Geechi's bars, Geechi had more of the moments where the crowd is like going crazy. Meanwhile, Lux gets a couple oohs and ahs here and there throughout the rounds.
And it was no
Lux never had a moment where he shut down a fucking building.
And the crowd went crazy.
And why is that? For this man to be touted as the greatest pen and writer and all of that, you couldn't move the crowd. That's MC.
And you're supposed to judge.
Master ceremony.
And you're supposed to judge him based on where he's exalted
at. Pedestal they put him on.
He's exalted
you gotta
here.
Judge him from here.
He's exalted here.
That's why I'm critical.
I'm judging you from here.
I already beat Geechi. Can I beat Geechi? I already beat him. Check it on A-Hat.
Geechi, man, come on.
Shout out to Geechi though. But yeah. Lux didn't know how to react to getting no reaction. That's a fucking parallel universe.
He was uncomfortable.
Parallel universe.
Wasn't I saying that? I'm like, look, this nigga is uncomfortable. He don't know.
Lux didn't know how to react.
He's surprised. He can't
fathom what's happening.
That
nigga said he took a drink of some soda.
That nigga didn't nigga, I don't want no water. Give me a drink of Pepsi. Or maybe Coke. I don't know, whatever, bar guy. But that nigga like, I don't want no water. Give me a drink of some soda, motherfucker.
Man, it was looking, and I was feeling bad for him. Like, I've been in the situations where I choke. I don't know what the fuck is supposed to come next. He didn't choke, but he was losing it, and he had to buy himself some time. He asked for the water, and he running the line back. Meanwhile, Geechi is in his mind like, look, this nigga up here choking. Like, I won.
And Geechi didn't lose. He didn't look nervous.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
lying. Lux kept right here. Ain't Drake black? Fag, but the crowd did Calico worse. Listen, let me tell y'all something. When the crowd is sleepy, it's because the MC himself is making the crowd sleepy. It's not because the crowd is, this is a trash crowd. This is a case in point. Let me give y'all an example. Easy to Block Captain versus Chess. Them niggas went down in Houston, Summer Madness, and set that whole fucking place on fire because of the shit they were saying to each other.
And that was like what, the third battle?
Yeah, like third battle, right? afterwards, it was like when you see Hollow and Shine, and then when you seen Mookie and Reed.
And Surf brought it up a little bit, and then Surf brought it back up.
Yeah, with Surf beat on John Don. They were acting accordingly. Like, it's not the crowds be whack or the crowd be trash. It just be the rapper's job is to move that fucking crowd. The crowd ain't supposed to just go crazy because you're standing on stage and you rapping. Make them say, you gotta make the crowd fuck with you. And in this situation, it's like we listening, and trust me, I'm a writer. Daylight's a writer. We're listening to every fucking word Lux is saying, and we breaking it down as in, damn, did that mean that? But it also could have meant this. Man. And then he said this on top of that. And listen, by the time you listen, let me tell you
my beer, cuz
by the time you do decipher this hidden pyramid code Lux was doing, it's like you don't care. Like you got to the point where like, yeah, that was dope, but the moment passed. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. I said this was gonna happen. I said live, you're gonna have Geechi winning this battle. And then when you go back and watch it and really break down what Lux is doing over time, Lux's bars might age better than Geechi's bars.
So. Not this time.
But
not this time.
In the moment and in the actual live of the world watching, to me, it looked like Geechi won this battle 3-0.
Clear 30.
And I'm not being West biased because I done said Geechi lost to Calico. And I'm not being West biased because I don't like Lux. I said Geechi lost his last one.
I don't like Lux, and I'm not saying I don't like Lux.
Hey, me like Tyson, I text Daylight the same shit. I said I don't even really want to see you battle Lux no more. Like, you might as well just me and Daylight just need to battle each other and just give y'all the battle y'all want to see, like a classic, and not no boring. Like, because honestly, Daylight and Lux has the potential to be a boring battle. It could be a boring fucking battle.
Because one is going off, but the other isn't.
This just proves Danny would kill Lux. Gotti beat Lux and Cal. Now, I did have Cal edging that battle first and third. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Maybe Geechi did beat Cal, but as I saw it live, I had Cal winning. And so I'm honest about my opinions when it comes to the West Coast guys, especially the West Coast guys. Because
you can't be biased, man.
I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real and impartial with my because people hold me to a high certain standard. So what I say be meaning a lot to motherfuckers. And so it's like I don't want to just be saying, make myself look bad.
Yeah.
He's from the West. He won. She from the West. She won.
Yeah.
No. I don't do that. I'll say my niggas lost when they lost. But
like Rum Nitty, bruh.
Yeah, like even Nitty's bars at times was just dry and just all start to sound the same. It was just getting boring. Honestly.
It was just.
And Nitty will tell you himself that this wasn't his best showing, but he did enough to get the win over Rex. He did enough to win, but was was Nitty's material better than Jazz's tonight?
No way.
See what I'm saying? So I be so real. That's why motherfuckers respect me, because I keep it real. And like Geechi, to me, I thought he clearly just beat.
It was clear.
I thought
there was
I've seen people online saying Geechi dominated Lux.
There was
tonight.
no
not just beat him like
that's how I feel, bro.
I
feel that way. I feel that it was a domination, that Geechi
like Lux
came in there
react, like he said,
with the eye of the tiger. You feel me?
Geechi didn't get a Lux 3 months.
Lux didn't have that eye of the tiger, bro. Like you could see
tapes.
You could see when Geechi was rapping
Gotti.
How Lux was looking defeated. Lux started looking defeated.
Lux was smiling and laughing at some of them bars because
his entourage was like, yo, wait a minute. Drake.
Yeah, Drake.
Beasley.
They knew. Like
the fucking
bro.
Smack. They all back there like, yo,
listen,
what the fuck?
It was kind of so clear as y'all seen after the battle, it just went off. It didn't even go to the fan vote.
Hell nah.
They didn't go to the fan vote.
Nunu was like, fuck that shit.
Nunu didn't say shit. They cut the camera, man.
He hurt me. He said stuff. I didn't like that stuff.
Said, rest in peace, Lux, man. Look, man. Oh, here we go. Y'all missed all of Lux's bars.
Oh yeah, we missed them.
Bro,
Yeah,
you're missing my point.
We missed them. They were just over our head. We just,
bro, a lot of that shit. I caught a lot of Lux's, bro. I'm pretty sure there was some I didn't decipher correctly, or I just was too over my head. But for the most part, I'm really breaking down this man's bars unbiasedly, and bro. Listen, y'all. If you see this, it says "Bury me with my integrity." That is a loaded Lux lyric that I got from him. Lux said this in a freestyle cipher. This didn't come from no battle. He said something, let it be, something, let it be. Bury me with my integrity. And I thought that bar was just so dope, so profound. So you can't, nobody could call me a Lux hater when I got the man's bar right here in my fucking arm. So I listen to Lux, bro. I'm listening and dissecting everything he's saying. And a lot of that shit he was doing, it just wasn't.
Shit was trash.
It wasn't landing. It just wasn't that good. Like he brought up the coffee brown angle. He said, "Why you wait to get the caffeine? Stop fucking with coffee." Then he brought up the tree shit. Brought up the tree, ducking behind the tree
old
shit.
And dumb and stupid.
Geechi brought up like shit like nigga, I know a cokehead when I see one. Nigga like.
Nigga, after what did he say?
Nigga said we took the fiends EBT cards and their ID, so when the first come, nigga, we went and paid ourselves. Like,
man, and when you do your battle rap check, that's
you gonna get this work. You gonna get this work. That's the same thing the dope man say you get when you get your battle check, bro. Like we haven't seen Lux get talked to like this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he was uncomfortable, bro.
Like he didn't. Yeah, he definitely didn't look comfortable.
He was uncomfortable.
Watch this. When Lux is in his shit, he's doing that Akuma shit. And if y'all notice, Lux wears the Akuma beads and he's working out. He's all ripped up, 6-pack, all that, right? And if y'all go back,
I think Geechi said, "I'll send." What did he say? He referenced the 6-pack shit. He was like something like.
Yeah, this nigga said his 40 a bust open the 6-pack like Steve Austin.
It's like, yeah, man. He was barring that nigga.
Lux, I'm trying to tell y'all gotta pay attention. I see shit y'all probably just don't see. So when you saw Lux and Hollow in a 2-on-2 versus Chess and Rock, you'll notice that when Lux was in his bag, he kept making that Akuma noise. He'd go, If y'all play Street Fighter, you'll know Akuma does when he does a demon flip, he'll go, So Lux, he does that. He's like rapping, and the crowd giving him a reaction. He's like, He only did that like one time tonight. He did that several times. Now watch when he put on that gray hoodie in front of Chess and start rapping, duct tape over the 38, banging like an 808. When he starts doing that, and then you'll notice in that 20-bar segment when he got the gray hoodie on, he's doing the Akuma, because he's feeling it.
Yeah.
Tonight, he only did the Akuma shit one time. He wasn't all the way in his zone tonight. He was trying to remember the shit as he was rapping. He wasn't comfortable with the material. And then, like y'all said, when he wasn't getting reaction, he just like it's different over here on the West. And it's not that the crowd was biased towards Geechi Gotti. It's just that Lux wasn't making them move.
The West is different. That's what niggas gotta understand. The West isn't against you. It's just the West.
Excuses, Danny.
The West is only gonna give you props for the bars you spit.
Yeah.
If you ain't spitting shit, the West is gonna fall back and say, yeah, whatever. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
The crowd was drunk. That's the real reason.
Yeah, Drake. Drake has something to do with that. Shout out to Drake. I like the way that nigga Drake moved tonight.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Fucking proper.
That was dope of
that
him to
was
get
proper.
in the crowd, pass out drinks to the people
not act like he's too good.
And not have like a bunch of maids.
Security guard buff.
Hey, y'all go pass this out to this nigga. He was in the crowd doing that.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Shout out to Drake. And I don't really even like that nigga either. I know y'all probably said this nigga don't like nobody. Well, yeah, I don't like nobody.
I fuck with Lux, but I wasn't tonight.
Facts. And that's all right. And that's
he
all right.
Definitely would have been booed in Detroit.
That's all right.
No one should be drunk at a rap battle. Lux 2-1. Yo, Danny, if Pat Stay was black, he would be booed off stage every battle.
Nah, man. What? What is the race but first, hold on, cuz what does the race have to do with anything?
Okay, so if Pat Stay was black, he would got booed. So they give him a pass because it's a white boy that's doing it. That's what they
Wait a minute. So a black person couldn't say about that turban shit and you thinking you and all this stuff. Actually, you would think that a white man would get booed off the stage for coming at that Indian or Muslim or whatever. He would get booed off the stage for saying shit like that. And I loved every single point of that shit that Pat Stay spit. Get out of here.
Oh man, Danny, you better be on fire next battle. Yeah, you must ain't seen my last battles. I've been on fire every fucking battle. Danny, who got Real Sick versus I Got Disaster? Like, let's not do that. You know, Real Sick is dope, and I think
Real Sick got exposed tonight.
But
he got exposed tonight. I'm just gonna keep it real. He got exposed.
I think but Pat Stay is a different type of beast when he's in his bag. Like
in
when he's
zone,
on his shit.
In his zone.
A lot of people really can't get up there with Pat Stay. He is one of the best battle rappers. I know he had battles where he's just not really on and he's not always 100% prepared. He's not clean. But Pat never was a problem of if he can rap or not or if he's dope or not.
The crowd don't be understanding everything that Lux says.
I get that. Corey, I know you're going hard for Lux tonight. And
bro, he lost.
Here's the thing. Even if you want to say Lux had the better writing tonight, right? If you say Lux had a better pen, that still don't mean his strategy beat what Geechi Gotti did. And it be about strategy sometimes.
The art of war.
It don't necessarily be that you had the better. It's been battles where I had the better pen, but somebody took a more simpler approach. Take me versus Gluezy, for example. In LA, I clearly had the better writing, but people like Gluezy's
simple approach.
The simpler approach. And so in the building, they gave it to Gluezy. So the pen itself can't just win the battle. And that's what you're implying, like Lux won because Lux had the better writing. Even if he did, and I'm not saying Lux didn't have some shit. He had some nice shit. There was a few moments where I'm like, okay, there you go, Lux, there you go. But then he'd stray away from, like when he say something fire, it's not a continuous thing, man. It's like, nah, I didn't really like that one. Okay, that was fire.
Hit that like button, y'all.
Nah, it don't mean he beat me, but in the building I lost. And y'all y'all could watch this battle 2 or 3 more times on the playback and start really breaking down and catching what Lux was doing. And you might even go as far as to say, well, now my opinion's changed. I got Lux beating Geechi Gotti. And that might be that's y'all opinion. But tonight, Geechi's approach worked. And I think that's really all Geechi wanted.
Thugs and something.
I think that's all Geechi wanted was to win live. I think he don't really care so much about the long run because at the end of the day, this is going to be looked at as a victory for Geechi Gotti.
Especially if you're number one trending.
Yeah, despite the fact, even if like I said, despite the fact it'll be people that'll say Lux won. I feel like the majority. I've just watched Vita I just talk with Daylight. I'm watching a lot of these blogs and recaps and tweets. And the majority of them have Geechi Gotti winning 2-1, if not 3-0. And this is not that's not my sole opinion. This is the opinion from the general consensus throughout the battle rap culture. And so it's a victory for Geechi Gotti, even if you personally got Lux winning. See what I'm saying? Like Geechi won the ultimate in the long run. I think he won the war basically.
Mm-hmm.
Cause nobody's up here saying Geechi Gotti got body. Nobody's saying that. Even if niggas saying Lux 2-1, Lux 1, y'all tripping. Lux was over y'all head. Nobody's saying Geechi Gotti got body. And the fact that he just went in there with
that nigga Geechi said, nigga, it was
supposed ghost.
What that nigga said it was pool sticks and duct tape.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
ask me how I know.
Yeah, that nigga said all that Beasley House pool sticks. Like that nigga Flame, that nigga said this bald head in the stomach ain't gonna be from Beasley or some shit. He said he was talking about the baby.
And you seen how she did his baby. That nigga was going on. Yo, I said, hey,
overall, I think it's just a good event. It was a
how
good
you
event.
rate the event?
I could say 7.5.
Out of 10.
I would go probably 7.5 because I will say I was disappointed in the lack of young guys fighting back. I was surprised because even if Jazz was gonna win, I didn't think it was gonna be an ass beating.
She got her ass,
and it was an ass beating, so that was a letdown. Roc and Twork was underwhelming from the way I pictured the battle, how that battle should have went. It didn't go the way I thought it was going. They both had 3 rounds,
and not to mention
they both had 3 rounds.
Fucking T-Rex.
Then you get but we kind of knew that battle was gonna be the way that battle turned out. I was hoping. Remember, I was saying, hey, if Rex come in here and win 2 rounds, and you said, well, shit, it'll be a classic.
It will be,
but Rex.
It would have been. It would have been, but I mean, it would have took Rum Nitty rapping dope too, and like that first round was dope, but that second and third, I was like, oh boy, you know what I mean? Like me,
the Drake card was better.
I gave it a 7, just straight up 7.
I'll go 7.5.
I gave it a straight up 7.
And the Lux and Geechi battle, I mean, I didn't expect a classic from that battle anyway. I did not expect it's a super style clash. It's not like pure pen versus pure pen that what a lot of us want to see in a Lux battle, where you'll see like Daylight Lux, JC and Lux, Danny Myers and Lux, Chilla Jones and Lux, even B.Dot and Lux, Rum Nitty and Lux. It's not like where it's pen versus pen. This is more like Geechi's talking that shit to him. Geechi talked to Lux in a way we never seen Lux talk to. Yes, Lux was showing levels in the writing difference, but I just don't think it was as effective as
I didn't. Oh, let me address that little comment. Your cousin thinks that Lux is trash and Pat is nice.
Who was the worst mooker Lux?
I didn't say that Pat was nice.
I'll get to that.
All I'm saying is that Pat won this battle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying Pat is nice. I don't care, whatever. But I know for sure Lux is trash. I know that for sure.
Yeah, my cousin opinion on Lux.
I've been saying that for years. Lux is trash.
Pat is a legend in my eyes, top 5. I respect your opinion, Danny. Look, again, I don't come from a place of hatred or jealousy or I want to see all these guys do good. But from the level that we be putting Lux on,
you gotta judge him from there.
Bringing if put it like this, Lux's material on the Hot 97 freestyle was like one of the ultimate pinnacles of rapping abilities, right? So why don't we get that from Lux in the battle raps, in the actual battles? Like, why does it only have to turn on when he got the gray hoodie on? Like, I feel like if Lux didn't too much
fuck about a hoodie.
You know what though? What I did appreciate about Lux tonight is he didn't try to like Sharif him to death and why you gang banging and you shouldn't be gang banging, you a lost nigga. Like he didn't try to do that. He was being lyrical tonight, but what did you think about Lux's like just his bars, his lyricism? No, like really. What did you look at this nigga face?
Trash.
No, really. Okay, all right. So what was trash about it? What made Lux's raps trash tonight?
What didn't make his trash? That's the better question. Is what didn't make his trash? His battle rap. Like I said, this nigga is the pinnacle. That's what everybody says.
Right.
This nigga is the pinnacle.
Mm-hmm.
And when I listen to this guy rap, and I've listened more than this battle, numerous battles, I've listened to this guy rap, and I just say to myself, bruh, this is PG. This is ordinary. This is nothing that I have to listen to get and understand because it went over my head. I'm a very smart person. I get everything the guy is saying. And it's just like...
It just wasn't hitting for you.
And it's just like, bruh, this is garbage.
When Lux went in
is garbage. This is garbage.
Look, Corey going hard, man. Yo, Corey going hard. Sue Loaded Lux or Geechi Lux? Sue Loaded, True Loaded Lux or Sue Loaded Lux?
I gotta say, Lux is trash. Mook did one battle that I liked against Tay Roc, but other than that, he's trash.
Laughing my ass off, this man funny.
Niggas is trash.
Guess it wasn't too memorable. Like a very smart person would have to say, I'm a very smart person.
Oh gosh. You got me there.
Lux 0-2 on the road.
Yeah.
It was lyrical, but a bunch of weak angles. That's what I would go with that. That's what I was saying. I can go with that.
I can go with that.
The coffee brown angle, the ducking behind the tree angle. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
you know what it is about him that I don't like is that you start off here and you're saying, oh, this, that, and that.
And
but then by the end of it,
that's the problem.
By the end of it,
that's the problem.
What?
The payoff.
Like,
because Lux is doing a lot. Like we're hanging on to every fucking word. Like we're tuned in. We like, oh shit. Hey Geechi, this is different. Like, and then when he gets to the end of it, it's like the
like, I gotta go use the restroom. Okay, I'll be back.
It's like the payoff.
I don't even want to hear the rest.
Lux is building up this magnificent story and these rhyme patterns, and you're like, I know, even if I'm missing some of this shit, I know it's dope. It's dope. But then you're like, okay, here it comes the bar. What? Nah, that wasn't it. Then he starts over.
He'd be like, Mr. Magoo. You'd be like, what? Mr. Magoo? What the hell are you talking about, man?
What that nigga said this time around?
Building this shit up. Some dope shit. Nigga, you ended with Pink Panther. What the hell? Man.
And Geechi angles wasn't weak. What? Listen, Corey. Oh no, that's Corey, right? Corey Allen. All right. So Geechi went on about Lux being the cokehead. He went on him about being this lyrical miracle nigga, and we don't give a fuck. Like we don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
These were some dope angles that I think Geechi took, and I think his angles was just more effective. Again, they said that's called filler. Again, look at the crowd reactions
bar after
from
bar,
Geechi's rounds versus the crowd reactions from Lux's round. Now, I'm gonna be interested in seeing how they vote for this battle on the app, since we didn't even they cut the fucking stream off. They ain't even go to the fan vote or nothing. Like, it's like, I think
we're not biased and cut.
I think the general feeling, and I wasn't in the building, but the vibe was Geechi won.
Bruh, it was out the door.
Yeah, I don't. Even if some people, let's say you got 30%.
Bruh, Lux and his entourage was in that motherfucker like, shut the fuck, everybody, shut the fuck up. Like we on some real shit now. This is not fake shit.
Okay, he said Lux is a better rapper than battler. That's interesting.
But that's not what he's doing.
Yeah,
but that's not what was. That was not the plan tonight. Tonight was the plan to be the battler, not the rapper.
Yeah.
We ain't judging the nigga on his rapping.
Corey
per
going
se.
in. Lux had light wordplay, but Geechi direct is not the same. Yeah, Lux had wordplay. I'm not saying he didn't say shit. He didn't say nothing, but a lot of his build-ups didn't generate a huge payoff, especially for the amount of time that it took for him to build. Because Lux's style never was, I mean, outside of him versus Midwest Miles, where you saw Lux punching back to back, he hasn't went back to that style ever since that battle. And so here we go, 10 years later, Lux style is more of a piece as opposed to like individual one-liners, individual pieces. It's all one piece that you gotta appreciate as a whole.
Fuck that.
And that's really what it be like with Mook. Even with Mook shit. Even when Mook is building they're weaving together this one big old piece of art that you have to appreciate. You gotta stand back and see the larger picture.
Yeah, fuck all that. Nigga, get to the point.
Yeah, and that's
consolidate that shit. Consolidate that shit.
If you look at how fast Geechi was getting to his points. Geechi, like you say, every fucking bar, he's getting to it, bar after bar. Even some didn't land. Some of Geechi bars was
but
weak.
Moving on. I'm moving on.
But even when he misses, and my style the same way. Like even if you don't like all of my fucking bars, you by the time I say the next one, you're gonna fuck with the next one. You didn't like this one? Okay, but this one's fire. It's not going to be a stretch of, oh, that's whack. That's okay. That's lame. That's weak. Heard that one before. That's a reach. Oh, that's fire. No, my shit is fire, 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 fire. Don't get it. Fire, 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 fire. Kind of weak. Fire, fire, fire. That's my ratio. And Geechi's ratio tonight was much. His hit miss ratio was higher than Loaded Lux's because Lux's had like it was like damn near whole rounds where we listening to Lux's rounds and like it's a lot of dry spots. And you said something interesting while I was watching it. You said it's not that he's having dry spots, it's just the whole round itself it's just not hitting. It's like it's not cohesive. The whole round is like it's a long stretch of from where he's rapping to where he's getting crowd reaction. It's a big stretch of time. And meanwhile,
the payoff.
Geechi even threw in a little rebuttal where he rebutted the shit at the start of his third round.
Oh, what did he say? He was referencing
the Long John Silver because Lux brought up his name was Marcus Fantroy.
Yeah, he was like, this nigga said my
your name is John.
Government name.
Yeah, he's like, nigga, yo, John. So he said John.
It wasn't really
it wasn't crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't really
it wasn't crazy. It was Long John Silver.
It's still appreciated because it wasn't too many rebuttals or freestyles going on tonight.
No.
Did you notice that? Like there wasn't too many rebuttals.
And it was like a situation. It was situations where you could have easily freestyle or rebuttal a lot of shit.
There was a lot of things.
I'm just watching these rounds, even when Drake is in the crowd passing out shots. I'm like, you could have just said, yo, I'm in the fucking crowd passing out shots.
See how I'm the crowd pleaser? Nigga, I'm passing out shots like Drake. Whatever. I don't know.
I'm in the crowd with a Drake passing out shots like he doing. You know what I'm saying?
Like
you could have
accept the opportunity that's right there in front of your face. The clear cups. Is it brown, white? You know what I'm saying? I'm passing out all kind of shit. I'm a real nigga. One shot in the crowd like Drake. Whatever. I don't know. I'm not a battle rapper. Don't judge me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
this is something that Calico. I was sure it's Calico or Surf. And I would have liked to see Calico had done that. Like it was like right there in your face. Same thing with Twork's hoodie, heart on my sleeve.
See how I'm a man of my word. You know, like how Smack see Drake is a man of his word.
Yeah.
He can't lie. Like you could have used that. Just a real quick thing.
Yeah.
Not like an intricate theme or anything.
So it
like
wasn't
that.
a lot of freestyles or rebuttals, and I think a lot of people just played it safe. Cause like you could drop a freestyle rebuttal and it don't hit and kind of.
But that's all right though. At least you tried though. I'm all right with that.
Yeah,
I'm all right with that.
Cause it be bars that I'll throw out there and they don't fuck with it.
It's all right.
It's
At least you tried.
Nigga, give me some credit
like,
for that.
I'm rapping based on
what's happening
right here, right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker. Shit, you could have threw out a jazz bar.
Happy Halloween, Caesar. What
Happy
about Caesar
Halloween.
versus Geechi Gotti? What's up, Caesar? You ready for that fade, man? Undiscovered Gems.
Oh, it's Halloween, huh?
Undiscovered Gems season 3. We are restarting the whole season. So if y'all want to get a part of it and there's no money necessary, South Central Danny.
Y'all gonna have to battle against me. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all.
South Central Danny.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. No, you're not.
I know you ready, Caesar. Let's do it.
But if you did, I'd still fuck you up. But anyways,
anyone saying Lux won also think Loso beat Breeze. Anyway, again, overall it was a good event.
It was a good event.
It wasn't crazy.
It wasn't the last two events.
Yeah, the super fight and Summer Madness.
It wasn't.
So this was better than both of those. I still think Civil War was the best card so far of the year, probably from URL. So shout out to Civil War card, North Carolina, because all the battles was dope.
West, y'all, we gonna cut it off.
Yeah, man.
That was a damn. Hey, like the Hodge twins would say, that was a damn good show.
Danny versus Geechi Part 2. Hey, it can happen on the right. Y'all can get Danny versus Geechi in a 3-rounder. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we can make that happen. You know what I mean? So
that'll be fire.
Oh yeah. Pyro, don't trip. We're gonna line up all the matchups tomorrow. We finna get this thing started. But yeah, Jazz 30, Surf 30, Geechi 30, Pat Stay 2-1, and
maybe a 30, maybe a 30,
Rum Nitty 30, right? Yeah, I got Nitty 30.
I'm giving
Nitty
that a
30,
1-0.
Surf 30, Jazz 30, Geechi 30.
I'm giving that a 1-0.
It was a bunch. Now that I look at it, it's like it was 4 30s on this card.
Rum, that was not a 30, bro.
You cannot give Rex a round.
I'm not giving him, bruh. I ain't the one.
I
ain't the one, bruh.
Listen,
I'm giving Rum Nitty 1 round, and I'm not giving.
So that that Whitney Houston bar in the second round wasn't enough to give.
Hell no.
I mean, give Rum Nitty the round over Rex.
No. I'm not fucking with it. I'm giving him 1 round.
So
I'm giving him 1 round.
Surf might not have 30 Calico though.
They might be a 2-1.
Pat Stay might have not 30.
Like I said, I can see people giving that
I don't know
Surf
what round,
2-1. I can see people giving
niggas
Pat
is giving Lux
2-1.
that first round on Geechi.
Nah, hell no.
They giving Lux that first round on
That's
Geechi.
because they fucking beta.
Man, niggas is giving Lux that first round, man. I mean, I'm gonna watch that one. I'm gonna watch that round again, but I know for a fact Geechi got
bro, I'm
rounds
not
2 and 3.
stupid. I'm not saying Nitty wasn't spitting.
Who's next for me?
These niggas be acting like these niggas be spitting some intricate shit that's hard to get. Like, man, like if
it's. In fact, I would think Daylight shit is a little more harder to get than Lux's shit.
If you smart enough, you like. It's not really nothing. Like, oh, okay, that reference. You know what? I don't care. It was trash.
Right. Like, it's because the reference. Like, you could come with some dope references, but if you don't structure the bar and the punch and the setup perfect, it don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I've seen and I heard a lot of bars like, oh, that was a dope ass reference. And the bar would have worked if he had said it like this or said that.
Man.
Just like think about all these Squid Game bars tonight.
Oh,
right?
God.
Now, even with all these
Squid Game
after
tonight,
bars,
ain't nobody mentioning Squid Game bars anymore.
They still gonna do it. It's like
they
all kind of went with the Lost Your Marbles, Old Man.
The Old Man. This shit was all trash.
Listen, man,
all the Squid Game shit.
My shit was way fire, more fire. I said, this all you brought to a big name, Desert Eagle and a Sikh Flame. I put a triangle all in blackface. We playing. Listen, what's this kid's name? That'll be coming out soon. Danny Mice versus Twork. I didn't even like
Twork. Twork.
Danny Myers versus Twork. Ball Entertainment. Shout out to Fonz, me, Fonz, Mr. Mills, J2. It was dope time out there. But anyway, my bar was like because like you can reference something, but it's like the whatever way you took it and put it, it don't mean it's just fire because you said something. Like it gotta be dope
that everybody knows about, and I think that's what a lot of these battle rappers be leaning on is that
everybody knows.
I can say anything, but well, everyone knows Squid Game. So since I said Squid Games, then well, it's all right for me to put this trash ass bar.
I could just say whatever
because I said Squid Games. Everyone knows.
Yeah, those Squid Game bars wasn't working tonight, y'all.
And it's no, that's not it. It's like if you're gonna make a Squid Game bar,
my green light bar,
watch all 6 seasons and come up with some crazy shit. Do a whole fucking 3 or 4 bars about that shit.
Midnight Mass. Right. Yeah, you can take
make it an intricate thing. Nigga, this is the you can do it from first episode to last, but quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And nigga, y'all didn't understand that? That was the Squid Game. Like some fucking crazy
a bunch of different scenes. Shit. But yeah, man, they kind of just was a little simple. They was basic tonight with the Squid Game bars. But again, I could further in-depth break down Lil Lux versus Geechi Gotti. Yes, you'll see that Lux probably his writing per se was better, but the effectiveness, effectiveness of the writing just wasn't the same level as Geechi's effectiveness, and that's ultimately what battle rap boils down to. It ain't about what the fuck you're saying; it's how effective you are with what you are saying. And Lux wasn't that effective tonight, and we seen better Luxes. Just keep it real. You telling me? So y'all telling me? For the people that saying Lux won, are you saying that Lux was better than the Lux that battled Hollow Don? You saying that Lux was better than the Calico Lux? And again, he didn't choke per se. And I'm not gonna be too critical.
Stumbling and fumbling though.
Yeah, I mean, Geechi might have stumbled a time or two here, but it wasn't as bad as what Lux was doing. Lux shit was more obvious, especially when he asked for the water and he was like, "Fuck."
Nah,
he was saying like, "Fuck."
Nigga wanted some
fuck?
soda. Like I said, that nigga was like, "Fuck that water shit, nigga. Give me that soda."
Danny, you will see that the crowd did cheer for Lux, especially first and second. I'm not saying they didn't cheer for Lux at all, because they was definitely rocking with him a little bit more in his first round. But anyway, I'm not finna debate that battle with nobody.
All right.
I'm not debating that shit. This is Bros, battle rapping other shit.
Battle rapping other shit, Bros.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to the show. Hey, comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.
We back tomorrow. I'm gonna be back live.
Anytime it's us and it's an event, hey.
Oh yeah, Rock and Twork.
It's always gonna be a yin and a yang. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
What he can't say,
I'll say it.
Oh
yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do Volume 8 breakdown. I'm gonna break that down. So
West Coast,
get with me tomorrow. Volume 8 breakdown. Undiscovered Gem Season 3. I'm gonna be announcing matchups.
Watch out for the merch. The merch is coming soon.
Absolutely. And while you're at it, go to the BarGod.com. That's TheBarGod.com.
That's right.
TheBarGod.com. Support your boy. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't already subscribed. Follow him on Twitter, Enoch1981. Enoch1981 on Twitter. Follow my cousin Matthew. And again, Volume 8 breakdown. And there will be announcements. Danny Myers is back in the ring. And I'm going to show y'all niggas how this shit is supposed to be done. Like I do every fucking time. It's like, I be watching these events like...
West.
Anyway, peace.